We are live, so I'll say when we talk about hosts, what we're talking about is couch surfing hosts.
Mhm.
Um, hey, so Alchemist 19 just joined us. He's like watching now, so we actually have a live audience member.
Um, I guess I should get some light then so people see what look like. But yeah, oh man.
You're okay, man. You're okay. So I'm sitting here in People's Park in Shanghai,
Mhm.
um, and I had a terrible, terrible night's sleep. Like, I
I had
I
the op-
I
I had
can't.
a glorious sleep.
Yeah, and the funny part is I actually paid for mine and you didn't pay for yours, so, you know,
Yeah. Yikes.
there's something
I mean, they
there.
switched you into a different room with a lot of smoke and stuff. So
Yeah, so here's what happened with me. I booked, using Chase Travel. I booked this thing that was called the Ping Chowd Youth Art Hostel. And I was like, oh, that should be awesome. It'll probably be like artists and like young artists and, be able to like make art and, meet Chinese artists and just like it'll be great. So I knew it would be like hostel style, but I had a private room and I was like, okay, no smoking, private room. That'll be great. So I got there, they gave me one room and then they were like, oh no, we've got to move you into a different room and, uh, and I'm like, "Okay." And so they moved me into this different room that had like a big gap under the door. And I like went into the room and I was like suddenly like started coughing and feeling like, what the hell's fucking happening? Like it's so filled with smoke. And I stepped out to complain in the lobby, and the lobby is just filled with like Chinese otaku all on their phones. Like it's kind of a video game hostel, not a
yeah,
art hostel. So it's like Chinese otaku all on their phones, all smoking heavily, and all of the smoke is just basically blowing from the front door right to where my room is, where there's this gap underneath the door. And so my room was just like the repository for like 25 people smoking all night. And I I this morning, like the girl last night was like, I can give you some air freshener, but that's all I can do. And I was like, I should have probably left, but I'm a little stubborn. So this morning I went and I talked with them and they were pretty cool. They gave
huh?
a little bit of room
Oh, okay.
upgrade now. And yeah, it should be
You're cutting out a lot. It says
terrible
you're in.
connection, right?
Yeah. But I'm assuming you said you got a roommate upgrade, so that's good. Are you there until you go with Miss Anna?
Yeah, so I'll go stay with Tony and my mutual friend who was both of our hosts here in Shanghai. Anna, I'll stay with her in a couple of days. And yes, I got 2 more nights in the otaku video game hostel, which, we'll see how that goes.
Good luck. Ah, man. I mean, I have a stay at a five-star hotel that I don't have to use it, but it expires at the end of the year. I get $300 off, so I can use it in Chongqing or Shanghai out of the cities I'm going to. All the other cities do not have a five-star hotel that gives me a $300 discount, but I can stay one night. I think it's in the Conrad. I'm not sure, or the yeah, and then it's one of them in Chongqing. I can pick either Chongqing or Shanghai. It really just depends on which like place I want to stay an extra day at. So ideally, I should pick Shanghai and just do it because my friend will let me stay 2 days. So tomorrow night until the 13th, so I can do the Saturday in Shanghai in a very nice hotel and then leave. Or I can just find another host in Shanghai or hotel or whatever because I have a free Marriott stay as well. But the Marriott stay doesn't expire until May. But there is this $300 stay I need to figure out. Or I mean, I don't have to use it. I can just let it expire.
Yeah,
So
but I mean, it's a shame. It's a shame not to use it. You've only got a couple of weeks left to like use it. I mean, that's the thing. Like, I know you like to collect these things like they're Pokemon cards, but
yeah, this one
when
expires.
you catch them, you got to use them.
Yeah, this one expires. I gotta take care of it. It's a weird situation because the only two cities that have it are those Osaka and Nara Albion and maybe Kyoto. I checked the hotels there. The $300 discount would make it so I still pay a bit. Not like some of them would make it still. I still pay like $120, which it's a great deal. It's a great hotel room, but I'm trying. I don't need a hotel room, so I don't want to spend extra if I don't have to. I'd rather just use it for a nice room. So, oh, your
Dude, I
internet's
have a
not okay.
great idea. You can do it in
I can I cannot hear anything you're
Shanghai,
saying.
and then
Your
you
internet's so bad.
can host me on Saturday night. Use the
Oh,
same
okay.
trip.com.
I can hear a bit of you're saying. I heard you at Saturday. I mean, if I end up getting the room at Shanghai, you're welcome to come over. I don't care. I'll get that hosting reference or whatever. But I didn't hear anything of the rest you said. But yeah, I mean, I agree with you. One of my main issues with China is this VPN thing for like blocking half the websites. Mainly, it might just be because how we developed. We're just so ingrained to use Google and like Instagram, Facebook, and all that. So like, I at least need my Google search though, right? So if I don't have my Google search, I don't know how to do so. It's just like I'm trying to figure out a question to something, or I have something on my mind. I want to search it on Google, but China doesn't let me do that unless I have a VPN. The eSIM is good too, but the eSIM, I only have a certain amount of data, right? So I can run out so fast. I only have 2 gigabytes of
Yeah.
data. That part's annoying, but it is what it is, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, it really does. It points out how reliant we are on like Google for
Yeah,
sure.
don't get me wrong. I love Google until I die, but I mean, I've seen the alternative of the stupid Chinese ones. So
I mean, nobody is as addicted to their phones as Chinese people are, though. Like Chinese people are on their phones constantly, dude.
Koreans are up there too, but yeah, I think Chinese a little more than Korean. Another thing is a lot of these Chinese people are using Google also. They're just using it, you know, with the VPN. Like they have instead of ChatGPT, they're using DeepSeek. Or sorry, instead of DeepSeek, they're also using ChatGPT. They're using a
Yeah, it's
VPN to get there though.
because DeepSeek is like only updated from July, so you can't use DeepSeek for real time data like you can
Hmm.
Chat GPT. Or I mean, I've been using Claude or not Claude, but Grok lately, and
I've heard there's a
fucking
lot of propaganda bullshit on there. Don't get me wrong, I've tried to use it too just because ChatGPT only gives me a certain amount of free answers. A lot of my friends are just like, dude, pay for the normal one because you're gonna use it all the time. And I was like, maybe. Because you could use it for translations and stuff too. Well maybe I was thinking maybe I should pay for it. But I need an AI that I pay for and it does everything. I'd like one to help me edit videos or something too. So
yeah,
these are
I've been paying for a couple of them. I've been paying for Lovable because I'm doing some like vibe code development, and
uh,
Lovable is super cool for that. So, and then I paid for a while for one called 11 Labs that did voice simulation because I was doing like podcasts with multiple voice, and
uh,
it was kind of fun to like play with that and have fake voices, but they sounded really bad, so I didn't renew it. But yeah, I think paying for one is almost a necessity at this point, isn't it?
not for me yet. So the main thing I use it for is asking it dumb fucking questions. Like what are America's top imports or exports? Just because I was curious to know. But the other thing was, what was the other thing? Oh yeah, I use it to make my descriptions on my YouTube and TikTok. So I was like, hey, write me a description
Ah,
regarding um s- whatever the street food is, dumpling, so I don't have to like write it myself. Some of the stuff I still write, but and I'll be like, hey, give me 3 hashtags and a good title for it. I can do it all myself. Again, it's just like a quick way to do it. So
Yeah, yeah, but I mean, your videos are awesome, but nobody's watching them, right?
some of them are good, I think. I wouldn't say a lot of them are great. Some of them I can tell I'm like, I'm not putting my all into this for sure. So I got bit by a mosquito yesterday, by the way. I saw something flying by my
Really? I
face.
hope you don't get Zika virus.
I don't think I will. I've been bitten by a lot of mosquitoes in the last month and a half because even in the cold, because it's not cold, cold, but it's like a little cold, right? There's still mosquitoes around. They're just
Mm.
biting and shit, dude. Yeah.
Hmm.
Oh, did you hear that? If I go out of the app, can you
Tony,
hear me?
I gotta. Yeah, I can still hear you. Like it drops your camera, but I
No.
can still hear you, which is kind of cool. So we can do that. Um, and by the way, like this is gonna we're gonna record it and just post it on my um Substack.
Okay.
So, but this is something that I think we should be doing on a regular basis, you and me, because like you and I, we'll get into this, but we can explain how we became friends and everything else. But we lead sort of like very different but very parallel lives, and
Yeah.
I think it could be really interesting for people.
I think it's gonna be a bit hard in China to do this. Just because the VPN and
Well,
internet,
but yeah,
you only
that's
have a
that's
certain amount of data. So
that's why I said like we would do this like for real once I get back to Japan, and maybe once you're out of China as well. But yeah, we'll see. By the way, Tony, your skin looks so good, man. Did you use some Korean beauty products to get that nice glow? Because
the thing is, I have, but I don't know if it has helped me because I think it looks the same since I left, except for actually, it looks like it's getting worse over here. So, but I have been using some. It's not that much. So, but I have been using some. Yeah.
I I used I used the pore serum in
Uh-huh.
uh in the olive young bags that
Oh
we
yeah, yeah, yeah.
acquired, and yeah, I think my pores are still fucked up.
I mean, I can't tell because your internet quality is so bad. So you're all like
Mm,
you're fair, not all pixelated. You're fairly pixelated though. I don't know how it looks on my end if I'm crystal clear, but
it's
yeah,
pu no, it's really clear on looking at you and looking at myself, but, my internet connection is terrible. I know that,
the
which is probably okay because I look like shit, like, look at those bags, man. Oh my god.
gives you
What
barely
the
sun, dude.
fuck?
Um,
Just coughing
the
all night. It's like, dude, it's like I was hanging out in a casino, um, with heavy smokers all night.
oh no. Yeah, so
Mhm.
luckily in China, one of my friends lets me use her VPN. But the thing is, she also uses her VPN. So if it's a time that she's using it for like she needs to check chat GPT or something like that, she kicks me off. But it's like again, I can't complain. It's she's letting me use it. But that's all she uses it for is to use check that or like look up something on Google. So like if I'm watching a movie or something, it just suddenly starts getting slow. So if I'm doing a podcast or something and she gets on the VPN, I'm just like, well, fuck. So, but I can log right back on because she only uses it for like a minute or two and then she like gets off. But she's like, lets me free reign of it other than that, which has been very useful.
Yeah, that's really kind, dude. I mean, I gotta say, Chinese people are so generous, man. I think Chinese people get kind of a bad rap in the world, but I really like Chinese people a lot. Like, I find them to be very generous, very, like, kind, funny, and angry at times.
Okay. They're okay. They're all right. They're all right.
Well, yeah.
M-
Um,
My hosts in this city have been top tier, though. Very top tier. Like the one I'm staying with right now might be one of the top 5 people I've met on this entire app. She's super cool. But we'll see. but I also have the ability to.
Huh. Compare
I didn't hear what you said at all.
that. How does she Mark?
With Mark, Mark isn't near the top, I don't think. He's cool. He's just I didn't interact with him as much, right? So like as it his place is great, but like the interaction with him I'd say is lower. He's still a cool guy. I would go again, but
Oh,
yeah.
roger
I
that.
I,
Roger
I
that.
judge people on couch surfing of like I don't have to hang out with them all the time, but like how deep are our interactions? Like with some people like me and you, for example, we can
Yeah.
talk about anything and like we can bounce off each other. I can do the same thing with this host. So
Yeah, I definitely appreciate that. Okay, well, dude, let's wrap this up. This was a good test. First of all, I want to give a little plug though to Mr. Bond Coffee. This is a new coffee I hadn't tried yet in China. I really like Lucan coffee, but Mr. Bond is really good. So if
that's
you're
not
here
the
in
Bond
China,
I
try
know. The
some
Bond I know carries a
try
pistol.
some Mr. Bond. You know, it's funny because it looks like Hercule Poirot, but or Poirot or whatever, but it says Mr. Bond. Oh. All
Uh,
right, Tony. Any last words before we end this
yeah,
first
it was
test
a
one?
really good test. And speaking of coffee, my friend, the one I told you had that huge incident, he is starting a coffee company, so that reminded me of that. I mean, I'll tell you more details about that next time. Yeah, a really cool test though. I mean, I would definitely do this. This seems like a fun thing to do.
I think it's totally fun, and I think it'll be a good time, and we can invite other people onto this with us if we want to.
Yeah,
So that's another good factor. Like
I think a cool thing
maybe we'll
also
invite
is,
you, A19.
yeah. I mean, I walk randomly, so I could go and walk and talk and do that. So I don't mind.
Me too. Okay, dude. We'll talk more. A19, thanks for joining us.
Yeah,
Take care of the little alchemists and aloha.
yeah. Aloha, bro.